As the winter anime season is just winding up, we are heading towards the spring lineup of love. It's interesting to see we got many good rom-coms to watch, from newly released titles like My Dress-Up Darling to many great sequels. The show has just begun, as most of my anticipated shows will be going to air in the month of April, so keep your eyes open and I bet you won't be disappointed. We start our list with everyone's favorite Kaguyasama. Love is War Ultra Romantic, the moment every rom-com fan is waiting for, and all our prayers have been heard. Finally, Kaguyasama is back for a third season, with the title of Ultra Romantic. Our student council president Miyuki Shirogane and vice president Kaguya Shinomiya have crushes on each other. The problem is that they let their pride and ego get in the way of their feelings, resulting in silly antics to get the other person to surrender and admit their crush, was the premise of Season 1. In Season 3, rules have been changed with the intro of a new set of characters. We'll now feature a new set of rules and antics between our MC and Kaguya. I have seen people often debate about the pairing of Miyuki and Miko. However, all I can say is arrogance is in ample supply, so if you are excited for this season, be sure to act fast. Number 9. Heroine Taramono, the first non-sequel rom-com anime on the list. Hiyori Suzumi, born and raised in the countryside, leaves her hometown and moves to Tokyo, where she enrolls in a Sakurageaka high school in pursuit of her passion for track and field. In order to survive, she takes a part-time job as an assistant manager to the male idol duo Lip Lip members. There she meets her classmates Yujiro Someya and Aizu Shibasaki, who just so happen to be members of the same idol group she will be working for, within the lively hustle and bustle of downtown Tokyo, where she witnesses many new things, despite having absolutely no interest in idols and wanting nothing to do with them. We get to witness the ups and downs faced by our female lead, with a strong-willed multitasking heroine. Number 8. Trapped in a dating sim. The world of otome games is tough for mobs. Every once in a while it's nice to fantasize about things we want to surround ourselves with. Then suddenly the alarm wakes up. Doesn't sound good, right? Well, our MC Leon is a normal office worker. Instead of dating a real girl, is forced to play an otome game. Although he does not enjoy the game, MC learns many things about the game world. Never thought the knowledge he gained would come handy anytime soon. Turns out once he finished the game, he found himself unexpectedly in a fantasy world. Now our MC's dream is to live a peaceful life in the countryside. It's just a sequence of steps, as MCs know everything about the game and all the possible outcomes. Even though at first glance the story seems simple and predictable, it's sure to have some unexpected outcome you won't be prepared for. Number 7. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. Season 2. No one really expected this scientific experiment would last longer than one season. In Season 1, Shinya Yukimura and I Am Himuro confess their love for each other. However, in Season 2, the two are still doing scientific experiments to prove this thing called true love. Of course, there's no logical reason for this so-called love thing, but as a science expert and engineering major, not being able to logically prove love would mean that those feelings aren't real, and they'd fail as a science student. With that in mind, the two drag everyone else in the lab into trying various experiments to prove love actually exists. The dialogue between the characters and the creativity we get to see behind their scientific love experiments are silly yet fun to watch. For those who missed out the results of their first love experiment, be sure to get done by this season. Number 6. Spy Family. Another highly anticipated anime adaptation is coming this spring. It's not really the typical rom-com, as it focuses more on the comedy side, and is the reason I am more excited about this season. Like all the new entries airing this season, brings something new to the table. For this one, it follows the life of an undercover spy who unknowingly married an assassin. Further to the story, the daughter they have adopted. They got her enrolled into an academy, not knowing about her telepathy abilities. The whole family is now somewhat connected to the secret operation called Strix, mainly focuses on Estonian national unity, who is threatening the peace efforts between two nations. All of them started living together without knowing each other's true identity. In the end, world peace is now in the hands of this brand new family, as they embark on an adventure full of surprises. Number 5. Aha Rin Sanwa Haka Rinai, an adorable slice of life comedy that seems similar to My Senpai is Annoying. If you have watched it, you will know the difference between long and short relationships. We all have that one stranger yet interesting individual in class, who remains silent from the rest of the world. In our case, that would be Rina Ahiron, a quiet and short girl, meets Reido Matsuboshi when he picks her eraser. Rina mistook his act as a sign of kindness. As a result, the two become an inseparable duo. Thus it began the tale of their friendship. Overall, the story does capture the cute and funny vibe thanks to our main duo's friendship. I had read some of the source material, and from what I can tell, the story is cute, simple yet hilarious at the same time, so be prepared for this coming-age comedy. Number 4. Love After World Domination. There are always two sides to every coin. Light versus dark. Good versus evil. Domination or being dominated. I mean love or hate. I don't know why these Power Rangers keep getting reincarnated, but at the same time being weirder than before. Is fighting for love and justice too much to ask? So it's no surprise our lowdown MC Fudo Ikawa aka Red Ranger among the other 5 great heroes from his squad. On the other hand, Dasumi Magahara is known as the Princess of Death. Both go by the sworn enemies fighting with each other for many years. But when opposites attract, they are found to have a deeper connection that secretly goes beyond telling anyone. However, neither has experienced any romantic feelings before, so absolutely everything is new to them. This is a forbidden love rom-com, which will definitely be fun to watch. Number 3. Comey Can't Communicate Season 2. The romantic comedy came as a breath of fresh air in 2021, and fans were deeply entangled by the character of Comey Shoko. So it won't bring any surprise to anyone when the series quickly announced their sequel in the month of December 2021. The main focus of the story is Comey, who can't communicate with strangers, meet our MC Tadano and come up with a plan to make 100 friends, in order to overcome her communication disorder. To that, our MC will help her achieve the goal. Season 1 has fast-forwardly captured the 85 chapters of the manga, and will continue its story from chapter 86. A quick timestamp to the one who likes to know things quickly. It is to be expected this season's story will be forced more on a romance part. So who else is excited for this season? Number 2. A Couple of Cuckoos. Finally, the rom-com I've been waiting for. Suffering from a child swap problem, our MC Nagi Yumino finds out about his birth secret, that the adults who raised him aren't his biological parents, and our MC is living his entire life with a wrong family. Is now finally going to meet his real parents. On the same day, he happens to meet Erica, a popular internet celebrity, living by the side of MC's real parents. To make up for the loss, both their families decided to marry them. In the end, this rom-com results in a cohabitation in a house owned by Erica family. Now being forced to live together, they must figure a way out of this sticky situation, as our MC has no intention of marrying Erica because he has a crush on his classmate Hiro Sagawa. And Erica wants nothing more than to rebel against her father. To make things clear, we all know every love problem can be solved by 3D view. Make sure to have an eye on this. Last on, we have Shikimori Isn't Just a Cutie, originally scheduled to begin on April 2nd. It was delayed by a week and will instead premiere on April 9th. Centers on the relationship between Yu Izumi and Mikon Shikimori. Izumi's life has been nothing but unfortunate events until he starts dating Shikimori. The ultimate ideal girlfriend appears to be a friendly personality on the outside. She is cute and loving. Seems too good to be true. However, MC got into real trouble when she transformed into a super cool heartthrob girlfriend. Consider it as an ultimate version of tsundere. Thus began the fun yet scary life of MC. The story focuses on a blossoming relationship of two polar opposites in a high school setting. From a previous track record of pink-haired girls, story do have some hiccups. However, if you enjoy watching rom-coms like Kaguyasama, this one is sure to have a similar vibe. So out of all these rom-coms, which one you ended up liking the most? Or the one you are looking forward to? I would love to hear your take on these. For me, the show lineup is too big to cover. In the end, I hope I was able to cover some of your favorites. If I do, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. It's goodbye for now, but only until next time. Peace.